Hey guys, let me show you 10 new effects you really need to know.
So let's start with the first effect. I've prepared 3 clips for you guys. To see the new effects, just go to Window Extensions and click on the new Film Impact dashboard. You'll see them now in a new panel, and you can already check how they look. Let's jump to Light Leaks and Blurs and apply the Volumetric Ray Effect to your clip. Make sure your clip is highlighted. In the Effect controls, you can adjust the intensity of the sun rays. You'll notice they appear on the brightest parts of your image. What's nice is that you can also play around with the length of the rays. Let's try to make the rays look more natural. First, choose the side where the rays should come from. If you highlight the position option, you can use the circle in your video preview to adjust the direction. Since these rays are way too strong, bring down the intensity. It already looks much better and more natural. What's nice is that you can also adjust the softness to make it look even smoother. Let's check it now. You see? Way better. You can also change the color of the rays by clicking the color picker and choosing a color from your clip. In this example, we can pick a leaf from the tree to match the color. Bring up the intensity of the color by increasing the colorize setting. I already like the result we've got here. You can also experiment with the blend mode and desaturate settings to make the color a bit more matte. And finally, you can adjust the chromatic aberration to add that nice little color effect to your rays. Just experience a bit with the settings. I am sure you will find a nice result on your clip. Let's see the before and after now. Let's jump to the next clip, and once again, go to the Film Impact dashboard. Highlight your clip and apply the Volumetric Ray Effect to it. There's a cool new feature I want to show you. Just hit the Surprise Me button and Premiere will give you random settings. Keep pressing it until you find a look you like. Looks dope. You can still adjust some settings, like the position of the rays, and that's it. Way faster than before, right? By the way, if you don't like the look, hit Start Fresh to reset everything. All right, let's check out the last clip. Once again, go to the Film Impact dashboard, highlight your clip, and apply this effect to it. In the Effect controls, you can lower the intensity if the sunlight looks too strong, just like in this video preview. Play with the highlights only and find a good position for the rays within the frame. In this example, we can position them on the little boy to make the shot look more cinematic. Lastly, play with the softness, and that's it. So to do this transition, go to the Effects panel and look for the clock wipe impacts and drag this effect between 2 clips. Highlight the effect, and in the Effect controls, you can do some adjustments now. To see what we are doing, drag the playhead between the transition, and the first thing what we can do is to play with the feather to smooth out the lines. You can play with the wipe feather and repeat feather for both areas. Next, you can play with the incoming and outgoing spin to have a bit of spin while seeing this transition. Just experiment with it. What's nice when you do the spin, you can also add some motion blur to make the transition even more seamless. Last, you can change the type of this transition by change it from Bezier to Split. This will add a bit of a stop motion into it. You can also play then with the ease in and stop motion, so you find your own preferences for it. Let's see how it's looking now. I really like it. If it goes too fast for you, you can extend the transition. Okay, let me show you how to create this effect in a few simple steps. Go to the Effects panel, search for RGB Split, and drag it onto your clip. You can also go to Window Extensions Film Impact dashboard to see all the new effects available in Premiere. If you click on the Lights and Blurs section, you'll find the RGB Split Effect. Highlight your clip and hit the Apply button. You can already see this dope effect with just one click. In the Effect controls, we can now increase the RGB style by adjusting the horizontal split. If you adjust the vertical split, the effect moves vertically. You can also play with the depth split to add some depth. What I like the most is the vertigo effect. I'll show you later what we can do with it. But even just increasing the vertigo a bit already looks dope. Check it out, but for now, we'll leave it at 0. You can see the effect also changes with the channel shift, so play around with it until you like the look. Premiere Pro also includes a feather option to smooth everything out, and you can adjust the position as well. To do that, highlight the feather option and use your mouse to adjust it on the spot where you want the feather. If you increase the lightness, your RGB split will gain a light source for the effect. And with softness, you can smooth everything out. In edge behavior, you can adjust how the edges look. I really like the transparent option. It gives you those nice, clean RGB edges, just like you can see here. That's it. Now let me show you a dope transition. Copy our settings and paste them onto your other clip in the timeline so they match. Then go to the first clip, move to the last frame, and increase the vertigo setting to around 100. Then jump back around 8 to 10 frames and press the reset parameters to bring the vertigo back to 0. Next, highlight your keyframes, right-click, and select Ease In. If you play it now, you can see how the RGB vertigo transition kicks in. Looks really cool, right? Next, highlight the second clip and go to its first frame. Set a vertigo keyframe at 100. Then move forward about 8 to 10 frames and reset the parameter to bring the effect back to 0. Ease in also the keyframes here and check the effect out now. You can touch the second keyframe of the last clip and move them some frames to make this effect longer. Last thing I wanted to show you, if you delete the vertigo keyframes we just made, you can also hit the Surprise Me button and Premiere Pro will generate some unique random looks for you. If you click on Start Fresh, it deletes all settings. To add the new light leaks, just go to the Effects panel, type Light Leaks, and under Film Impact, you'll see the new effect. You can drag and drop them directly here, or go to Window Extensions Film Impact Dashboard to see all the new effects. In the Light and Blur section, you'll find the new effect at the bottom. Highlight your clip and hit Apply. You can already see that your clip has changed. To make adjustments, go to the Effect controls, where you can click the Surprise Me button. Premiere Pro will then show you a few examples of how the effect could look. Let's keep this style of light leaks. And now let me explain some of the settings. Under Master, you can adjust the intensity, for example. If the light leaks are too strong, you can lower this setting. In this example, 24 should be enough. You can also play with the speed, setting the higher you go, the more movement the light leaks will have. My personal preference is to keep it around 30%, but it really depends on your taste. In general, the settings I'm showing you are just examples. Premiere Pro also gives you the option to add some feather to the effect to smooth it out, just like you can see here. The strike amount and spot amount control where the light from the light leaks comes from. Play around with these settings until you get a look you like. By adjusting the hue and hue rotation, you can change the color and rotation of the colors and light leaks to find the one that fits your clip best. Play with the softness to smooth the light leaks out, and with chromatic aberration, you can add a nice color split effect to make it look more dynamic. Okay, let's create this new Echo Glow effect. Go to the Effects panel and search for Echo Glow. You can also go to Window Extensions Film Impact Dashboard. Here, you'll find all the new 90+ effects from Premiere. Now, jump to the Lights and Blurs section and apply the Echo Glow effect by highlighting your clip. Just hit the Apply button, and that's it. You'll see the change in your video right away. To make adjustments, go to the Effect controls, where you'll find all the settings you can tweak. I'd recommend hitting the Surprise Me button a few times until you get the look you want. Let's go with this look here, which is already dope, as you can see. You can still make adjustments by playing around with these settings, but what I really like is you can change the color mood of this effect. Just go to the color settings and choose the color you want. In our example, let's go with a darker blue tone. If you click on the colorize setting, you can increase the color intensity, but let's leave it at 3%. Next, click on the ambient color and change that color as well. You can see how dope it looks and how easy it is with the new Premiere feature. If you click the Start Fresh button, all your settings will reset to default. Let me know if you have any questions. To create the bokeh blur effect, go to the Effects panel and search for bokeh blur. You can also go to Window Extensions Film Impact Dashboard to see all 90+ new effects. Then, go to the Lights and Blurs section, highlight your clip, select Bokeh Blur, and hit the Apply button. You can now see a really nice bokeh effect. In the Effect controls, scroll down to the effect and draw a mask around your object using the ellipse mask. Go to the first frame and start shaping the mask around the lady in the video. Next, increase the mask feather to smooth out the edges and click Inverted to keep her in focus while the rest stays in bokeh just like we want it. Next, hit the keyframe button, move a few frames forward, and drag the mask to the right position. Premiere will automatically create the keyframes, just keep repeating this step until the end of the clip. Let's see how it looks now, really nice. What's great is that even after creating the mask, you can still press the Surprise Me button to change the bokeh style to your personal preference. Let's go with this one. You can still make some adjustments, like playing with the chromatic aberration to add some color around the edges. In lens distortion, you can see how the corners of the image are being distorted. On diffraction fringe, you can see a soft color glow appear around the bright areas of your image. In blur amount, you can set how strong you want the blur to be. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. So let's start with these two clips. First, go to the Effects panel and search for the Glint Effect, which comes with the new version of Premiere, and drag it to your clip. This effect looks already dope, as you can see. In the Effect controls, you can then see a bunch of settings. Let's see the before and after. Let me explain you the basics, like feather and where you can smooth out the brightness a bit. On the shimmer settings, you can change the style of the shimmers of the brightest part of the image. Just play with it and test it out. Let's see how it's looking now. This is a really nice effect, but let me show it on another clip. This works, of course, really nice with jewelry, where we have a lot of bright parts with the reflections. Drag the effect on it and see already how the image is changing. Let me show you also something in the Effect controls. There, you can find an Surprise Me button, and Premiere Pro is doing all the settings for you. Click it how much you want and see the magic happen. So let me show you the brand new Focus Blur effect in Premiere for that. Go to the Effects panel and search for Focus Blur FX. Drag the effect to your clip, and in the Effect controls, we make some settings. You see already this nice blur on the edges. In the settings, you can play with the position and you see how the blur is moving. We will track the ball in a bit. You can also play with the blur amount to intense the blurriness. You can also play with the feather to smooth it out. If you increase the gain, you see how bright parts of the image will get even brighter. What I very like is the chromatic aberration. This will bring you some red, blue, greenish edges on some parts of the image. Now we track the ball on the position for that. Go to the first frame, set a keyframe, and you see this little circle in the preview video? Drag it to the ball and move some frames and bring the circle again to the ball. Do this procedure after some frames and the focus blur will follow your object. Just be creative with it. You can also increase the blurriness of this effect. Let me speed this a bit up for you guys. You can see how it's looking now. This effect is brand new in Premiere Pro, so you won't find this in the older versions. It's looking really dope, right? Let me know if you have questions in the comments. Okay, so let's start straight and click on this Type tool and click on the preview of your video and add a text to it. You will see how easy it is to add this effect now. But first go to the Properties panel and let's align this text. Small tip, if you can't see this settings, click on your text layer and make a double click on your text, then you will see the settings. So go down to the Align Center settings and click this two icons to center the text. You can even scale it a bit, and don't forget to center it when you make adjustments. So, our text is now completely in the middle, means we go to the Effect controls and look for the Typewriter impact effect. Drag it to the beginning, and that's actually it. Looks dope, right? You can even extend it if you grab the end of this effect. In the description, you can download a sound effect for free. This will give this effect a nice typewriter sound. Just drag it underneath the effect length. Go to your text layer and make a right-click on the end of it and click Apply Default Transitions to fade it out. Okay, let me show you this dope new text animation. For that, grab the text tool, click on your video preview, and create the text you want. In my example, I'm using Bali, Indonesia. Once you've created the text, go to the Properties panel and choose a font you like. In my example, I use the DK Mandarin Whispers font. Then, use the tracking tool to space out the text a bit. It gives it a more cinematic look. Scroll down to Align and Transform and click the two center buttons to align your text. Next, go to Window Extensions Film Impact Dashboard. Here you can see all the new effects from the latest update. Click on Smart Tools and you'll find the text animator there. Make sure your text layer is highlighted, then click Apply. You can already see a dope text animation. It looks great right away. Let me show you how to make some adjustments. For that, highlight the first small effect layer here and go to your effect controls. Here you can see a bunch of settings. The first thing you can adjust is the Preset tab, where Premiere gives you ready-made presets. You can go through them and see which style you like. Just play around with them. I'm sure you'll find some nice text animations here already. Note that this animation only affects the first part of the text since we highlighted that section. If you click the Surprise Me button, Premiere will give you random text animation settings. You can click it a few times until you find a look you like. Let's go to the type settings. Here you can choose between Bezier and Overshoot. Overshoot makes your text appear a bit faster and finish smoothly, while Bezier starts smoothly and eases into the animation. If you scroll down to the spin settings, you can add a slight spin to your text as it appears. This gives it a bit more energy. To intensify the effect, you can also adjust the degrees setting here. This gives your letters a slightly random position, but in the end, the text settles back to normal. The nice thing about this text animation is the motion blur setting, which is always on. Never turn it off, since we want that smooth motion blur when the text appears. Make sure to also select the end part of the effect. Highlight the second section, and here you can either choose a preset you like or hit the Surprise Me button to find the final look. Just be creative with the settings and find your own style. Try different presets and tweak the values until it fits your vibe. You can already see how easy it is to make adjustments. This new effect really saves time. And don't forget, you can always play with the other settings to create your own unique text animations. As I said, be creative, there's no right or wrong. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll help you out.